You're going to learn in just a few minutes about stretching before and after a workout. And you'll be amazed because a lot of what you thought you knew, you'll find is wrong, including all these bouncing exercises, wrong. So let's start now. Let's start by showing you proper form and improper form. I'm going to show you both. And you're going to also have a chance to see Sam Skinner, one of America's greatest runners. And he's going to show you some right form and some wrong form. Okay? This is going to be a fun experience. And you're also going to meet a lot of people and hear their stories.
About a year ago, I was about as toxic a person as you'd ever want to hope to meet. I was a meat eater. I was sleeping about 10 hours a day. Last May, I decided I wanted to give up red meat. And since then, it's been a progression. I've given up all animal products, dairy, caffeine, cigarettes.
Started out very slowly because when I started, running for a minute was very difficult, and now I can run for an hour and a half without much problem. And one of the main things I noticed was that running helped me get in touch with my body. I realized that I'd never been in touch with my body before. And it also just makes me feel good. It's fun. I go out running and I feel happy.
Proper form starts with having a proper posture. Now you want to keep the feet as close to the ground as possible, almost as if you're shuffling. Remember, the higher that knee comes off the ground, the greater the pressure per square inch when you reapply that foot back on the ground. You don't want to be bouncing. You don't want to kick your feet up in front of you or behind you. You don't want to be raising your shoulders up and down and up and down. You don't want to be swinging your arms from side to side, sashaying. You also don't want to be craning your neck forward. That's how you end up straining yourself and causing musculoskeletal problems. Remember, running or jogging do not cause injuries. Improper form does. Now, let's show the proper form, and we'll go over it step by step. First, a comfortable stride, one that is right for your form. So don't overstretch or understretch. There should be a slight rotation of the hip when you move. You'll want to keep the leg slightly bent at the knees. That takes the pressure off. So bend the knees slightly. As you move forward, the knee is slightly bent. You'll land just in front of the heel. Make sure that it's just in front of the heel, not on the heel and not on the ball of the foot. Some people land on the ball of the foot, and that causes pressure per square inch on the knee. Instead, you want to land just in front of the heel and roll off the ball of the foot. You'll want to make sure that the wrist bone is at the hip bone. Now, wrist bone is here, hip bone is here. The body should be as if you're taking a hanky out of the back pocket and putting it into the front pocket. Remember, you don't run with your arms, you run with your legs. The arms are used for balance. So you want a slight movement of the arms. Don't do this. Don't raise the arms up high. Don't swing them side to side. Don't bounce them up and down. This bouncing is improper form. Sashaying is improper form. Extensive motion will throw the body out. Remember, when you swing your arms, you're also swinging your back, and that can affect the lower back. You don't want to crane your neck. Do not crane the neck, because that causes a stretch upon all the muscles in your back and shoulders. Instead, the ear should stay at the shoulder. You should not be bent at the belly. When you bend at the belly, you bring your chin down, and it creates very low breathing. So you want to keep a 5-degree angle. Now, what do I mean? I mean that if you put your feet together and stand straight and lean forward, as you lean forward at the point where you're going to fall forward, that's the angle your body should be at, 5 degrees. Almost picture yourself having a string on your head pulling you up and forward. A string on your head pulling you up and forward. Breathe with the mouth open. Deep diaphragmatic breathing. Again, deep, slow diaphragmatic breathing. Inhale And even exhale. Inhale and exhale. Do not just breathe with the nose. You cannot get enough oxygen with just the nose.